Well, the enthusiasm around AI comes as industry leaders gather at one of the biggest tech conferences of the year.
Day 2 at CES
2026.
Even more robotics, even more tech, gadgets, everything. It's going to be wild.
Robots once again dominated the show floor. They're actually tough!
Hey, what's that?
Kim Java, a fantastic channel for Tesla and tech enthusiasts.
Day 2 at CES is where the show really gets interesting. Day 1 is about polished announcements and headline products. Day 2 is where you start seeing the future in prototype form. Unfinished, experimental, and sometimes awkward, but incredibly revealing. This is where companies stop telling you what they sell today and start showing you what they believe tomorrow will look like. From robots that climb stairs, to humanoids, learning real combat physics, to everyday objects, quietly turning into computers, these are the 9 coolest pieces of tech we found on the CES floor. Day 2, let's start the countdown. Number 9, Brolin's Clearx, the sneaker cleaning robot that treats shoes like high-end fabric. Most people destroy their sneakers the same way. They throw them into a washing machine, blast them with heat, detergent, and friction, and slowly break down the glue, fabric, as well as structure that actually holds the shoe together. Brolin is betting there's a better way. The Clearx is a fully automated sneaker cleaning robot designed specifically for footwear, not clothes. And that distinction matters. Instead of brute force, it uses material recognition, rotating the shoes while scanning their surface to determine what material they're made of, how dirty they are, and how aggressive the cleaning process should be. Inside, the system uses micro-nano bubble technology, where microscopic bubbles penetrate the fabric and collapse internally, lifting dirt without mechanical abrasion. That means no high heat, no spinning drum, and no harsh chemicals. Cleaning takes about 30 minutes, followed by a low-temperature drying cycle that avoids warping soles or weakening adhesives. The machine supports sneakers, boots, and casual shoes. Leather is possible, but user discretion is encouraged, which is a refreshingly honest limitation. What makes Clearx stand out isn't just novelty, it's specialization. This isn't a washing machine trying to do everything. It's a robot, designed around one object and doing it well. At an expected $500 to $800 Kickstarter price, this lands somewhere between luxury appliance and enthusiast tool. That's a theme you'll see a lot at CES 2026. Number 8, Solid Tech Senso. Turning plant care into a feedback loop you can't ignore. Most people don't kill plants because they don't care. They kill them because plants are terrible at communicating. Solid Tech Senso exists to solve that problem, not with more charts, but with behavioral design. At its core, Senso is a soil probe system that measures moisture, pH, sunlight exposure, as well as ambient temperature. That data feeds into an app, but instead of just displaying numbers, it drives a game system. Your plant becomes part of a narrative. Daily and weekly missions guide watering, placement, and care. Completing those tasks earns rewards and progresses an in-app character, whose goal is to save its home planet. The genius here isn't the sensors. Those already exist. It's the psychology. Senso turns plant care from, I should probably water this, into, if I don't do this today, I fail a mission. For people who struggle with consistency, this is a powerful shift. Different probe sizes support different pot dimensions, making the system scalable. From small desk plants to larger indoor greenery, it's not just smart gardening, it's habit engineering disguised as a game. Number 7, Beauty. When fashion becomes a programmable surface, smart displays are everywhere, phones, watches, dashboards. But beauty is asking a different question. What happens when fashion itself becomes a screen? Beauty is showcasing a luxury handbag with an integrated display capable of showing images, textures, and patterns that adapt to the bag's material. On smaller models, Beauty uses flexible display technology, allowing the screen to bend naturally with the bag. Larger bags use rigid panels for brightness and durability. Images are sent via Bluetooth through a companion app with content controls in place to prevent copyrighted logos or inappropriate visuals, a necessary compromise for fashion retail and brand partnerships. What's interesting here is the restraint. The screen doesn't dominate the bag. Patterns are adapted to the leather, texture, and color, not pasted on top of it. The bag remains a bag first. The tech enhances identity rather than replacing it. At around $800 for early backers, Beauty isn't aiming for mass adoption yet. It's testing whether people are ready for wearable displays that don't look like gadgets. Number 6, Hugo Bogo. Medical diagnostics shrunk to a smartphone accessory. Healthcare tech rarely goes viral. but Hugo Bogo did because it tackles a sensitive topic with unexpected simplicity. This is a smartphone-based sperm analysis device designed for early fertility screening. The hardware acts as a microscope attachment for your phone's front camera. A small sample is placed on the lens, sealed with an adhesive cover, and analyzed through an app. No lab visit, no waiting room, and no upfront doctor appointment. The goal isn't diagnosis, it's early awareness. If something looks off, the app encourages follow-up with a medical professional. What makes Hugo Bogo notable is accessibility. This lowers the barrier to entry for conversations most people avoid until it's too late. It's not flashy tech, but it's meaningful. And CES 2026 is full of reminders that the most impactful innovations aren't always the loudest ones. Number 5, Razer Project Ava. From gamer overlay to desktop AI companion. Last year, Razer introduced Project Ava as an AI overlay designed to help gamers optimize performance. This year, it's something much bigger. Ava is evolving into a desktop companion, a physical device powered by your existing computer. The unit connects via a single USB-C cable, power comes from the PC, graphics are rendered by the graphics processing unit, and AI processing integrates directly with your system. This keeps costs down and avoids turning Ava into yet another standalone computer. The real leap is personalization. Razer plans to allow users to upload images and generate custom avatars, turning Ava into a persistent on-desk presence rather than a static utility. Think less chatbot, more ambient assistant, visible, reactive, as well as context-aware. Pricing isn't finalized, but Razer is clear: you're not buying a computer. You're buying an interface layer for the one you already own. That's a subtle but important shift. Number 4, Razer Project Motoko. When headphones become a computer you wear, Project Motoko might be one of the most quietly disruptive products at CES this year. At first glance, it's a pair of over-ear headphones, but built into that familiar form factor is an AI assistant, a camera, contextual awareness, as well as over 30 hours of battery life. Motoko can analyze images you send it, respond with real-time information, and assist during cooking, workouts, or travel. The key design decision is intentional activation. Users can choose always listening mode or manual activation only. That matters, because once wearables gain cameras and microphones, privacy becomes the product's biggest challenge. Motoko isn't just headphones with features, it's an experiment in ambient computing where assistance happens without pulling out a phone. And Razer may be one of the first companies bold enough to test that boundary. Number 3, Engine AI. Humanoid robots built for real-world movement. Engine AI's robots went viral for one reason: they move like nothing else on the floor. But the real story isn't the fighting, it's control and balance. The PM model stands about 1.38 meters tall, weighs around 40 kilograms, and features 24 degrees of freedom, allowing it to shift weight, pivot, recover, and move fluidly in real space. That matters for practical use cases, guided tours, reception roles, and public interaction. In large environments like shopping malls, robots don't need to fight. They need to navigate unpredictable human movement without falling over. Every kick, pivot, and recovery move you see as data. Teaching the system how to stay upright in chaos? This is motion intelligence, not spectacle, and it's foundational for the next generation of humanoid robotics. Number 2, Unitree G1. When humanoid robots stop feeling like toys. Unitree's G1 doesn't look scary until it moves. This robot represents a major step forward in dynamic interaction, learning real combat-inspired motion from professional fighters. Not because it's meant to fight people, but because controlled force, timing, and recovery are the hardest problems in robotics. The G1 can strike, block, recover balance, plus adapt movement patterns, and when you interact with it, the resistance feels real. This is the moment humanoid robots stop feeling like novelty demonstrations and start feeling like physical systems with consequences. No, armies aren't coming tomorrow, but this is the kind of hardware that makes serious autonomy possible later. Number 1, Roborock Saros Rover, the first robot vacuum that actually understands stairs. Robot vacuums have been trapped on one level for decades. Roborock just broke that rule. The Saros Rover is a legged robot vacuum capable of detecting and climbing stairs while actively cleaning, not using ramps, not external tracks, but legs. Built-in sensors and AI allow it to seamlessly detect staircases, measure step height and depth, as well as adjust posture and movement in real time. This isn't just mobility for mobility's sake. It means multi-floor homes, cleaned autonomously, no manual carrying, no segmented automation. Right now, it's vacuum only. Although mopping may come later, battery life is still being optimized, and mass market availability is roughly a year out. But conceptually, this is huge. It signals a shift from flat world robotics to real world robotics. Day 2 of CES 2026 makes one thing clear: the future isn't about smarter screens, it's about robots that move through human spaces, objects that quietly become computers, tech that adapts to us instead of demanding attention. Many of these products are not perfect, some won't survive, but together they show where the industry is headed. And that's what Day 2 is really about. If you enjoy what we're all about, like this video and subscribe. Let us know which tech you want to see tested next, because we're just getting started. Stay blessed and stay curious.